Hi everybody, joined again by Ben Wood of the analyst house CCS Insight. Ben is giving us his expertise and his wisdom, some insight into what's coming up at the Mobile World Congress. Ben, today I'd like to ask you about the big themes. What is it that we're likely to see being pushed at this year's Mobile World Congress in Barcelona?
Well, I think there's going to be lots of different things that will be touched on. For us, there's always the big area of what devices are going to be announced. There's a lot going to be around the software and applications on devices. So that's really taking the devices we've got and moving beyond talk and text and lighting them up with new services. And then, other big ones, mobile, broadband, green issues, etc., will all be prominent in the show.
Is it fair to say that we're seeing the mobile industry moving more into the software space, whereas before maybe we've been slightly fixated with hardware and devices?
I think hardware is still the number one thing that consumers tend to look at, the choice in retail or in the channel when they're going off and selecting a new device. But services on those devices, both from the people providing the services, network operators who want to drive revenue, but also the people making the phones who want to differentiate their phones, we'll see a lot more of.
And you say moving beyond voice and text. Are we going to see more applications enabling people like social media, or what sort of things are you thinking of?
Oh, I think that's going to be a big theme at this show. Everyone's going to want to have their new best friend, and that will be Google or Facebook or Skype or Twitter or anyone. And you only have to look at some of the trends that we're seeing with Facebook as an example, a service which has almost doubled the number of users in a matter of months through mobile, and mobile users who are really proving to be a lot more engaged than desktop users. So very, very important kind of key driver in our market today.
It's very easy, isn't it, to bang in your numbers on the phone and type in the uploads. So thanks very much, Ben, for the insight there. We'll be joined by Ben further as we get closer to the Mobile World Congress, but that was great. Thank you.
Thanks, Mark.